Josh has survived another night on the road. He's made it through Ekron, but there will be much tougher challenges, and the path ahead is unclear. Yes, indeed, after a tough couple of 3 days or so trying to get through Ekron, we finally made it to the other side of town, and we lucked out. We've come across 3 or 4 houses, I think it is, just on the very outskirts. We've been in this house. We haven't found a single zombie, so hopefully we can just blast through these homes, get a few bits of food, maybe even some tools or weapons, and then we can really make some progress east. But first, just search to make sure we haven't missed anything. Oof, do I want to pick that up? It's heavy. Let's pick it up for now. Okay, well that is another home thoroughly searched. Nothing else of interest other than the cooking pot. Let's continue to move a little bit north. Hopefully there'll be 2 or 3 homes. There's sure to be more than 2 or 3 zombies, but overall it really does seem quiet around here. Okay, so we're at the neighbours. Again, it's really quiet. What was that? Not a single zombie in sight. Again, we're going to be cautious though. We're not going to get casual. We're going to check the perimeter, check outside, check the backyard before we set foot inside the building. Yeah, just not a zombie anywhere in sight. This is very, very strange. Where have they all gone? We mustn't let our guard drop. See if we can find anything useful. Nothing in the garage. And let's check the house. It's a 2-story house. It might have a basement, so come on, we gotta find a few bits of food nearby, surely. But again, we want to be cautious. We want to be careful. We want to listen out. Any sort of gurgle noise, that's what the noise they like to make. Again, it's just weird. Where are all the zombies? Okay, well, absolutely nothing at all of use on the ground floor. Ooh. I want to eat that straight away. I probably do. Let's just eat that. Okay, well, we'll take it. Another little bit of food. Haven't found a can opener yet, so as we don't have a knife anymore, thought that was going to be down in the basement. As we don't have a knife anymore, we've got a couple of cans of food, but right now, no way of opening them until we get a can opener or a kitchen knife or a big knife of some description. Let's check out upstairs. Again, just listening out, being cautious, watching our 6. That's some crazy carpet. Absolutely nothing at all. Look at this. Now that is what I call a shag pile rug. Look at that. That is deep. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's continue on. Let's go on to the next home. Gotta find a few things of use, surely. Okay, we can see a crossroads up ahead. To the left will be Ekron. To the right, who knows? We've actually got a zombie. And I'm just listening out for any other noises of other zombies that are attracted. There's 2 more homes to check out. Is that it? Is that it? Well, I'll actually make that 1 more home. Let's just check the letterbox. Still no signs of zombies. Hopefully we can take advantage of this. We've got 1 home. We've got 2 garages by the look of it. Oh, yes. That is brilliant. Let's grab that. Now, oof. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Let's put that on. That sounded like the power. And the power has been off for a long time. Did it just come back on? Well, I never thought I'd start to miss the zombies, but it's kind of getting oppressive. It's just strange. It's just weird. There's just nothing around anywhere. No zombies. No loot either. The longer it goes without seeing a zombie, the more of a bad feeling I get. It just feels like at some point just gonna come out of nowhere. Yeah, well, the front door is actually barricaded, so we're gonna have to climb in through a window. Just waiting a moment to see if a zombie appears from nowhere, but I think we're good. Okay, well, let's check upstairs. Nothing at all at the moment. No food or anything. Just nothing around. Okay, well, that's the search of a thorough search of the floor. Nothing but a puzzle cube. Now, I thought the power was on, but the power is off. And it makes you wonder if the power's been on for a couple of days and I didn't even notice. Oh well. Let's check out the basement. Ooh, we got quite a workshop here. Got to find something valuable here, surely. Well, apparently not. Apparently not. There's a couple of batteries here, but we've already got a couple of batteries and we need to be choosy on what we carry. Wow, that is like 3 homes, 5 or 6 buildings. Not a single bit of useful loot at all. Okay, well that is unexpected. That did not go how I expected, how I planned. And it seems that, yeah, can openers became very, very valuable in the zombie apocalypse. Well, let's head east. Let's head east. Let's try the road. It's a little bit risky, but maybe being out in the open will be useful. Maybe that will help us to see zombies up ahead. I'm tempted by the idea of heading back into Ekron, but we need to be heading east. We need to be heading east. So we're going to stick to the road. Maybe we'll come across a few more homes, a farmhouse, something of interest, somewhere we can loot, and hopefully we can take advantage of the open spaces to see the zombies up ahead and avoid them when we can. We've come across our first turn off and I'm just trying to see off into the distance, see if I can see any sort of home. But we need to be going east. Let's focus. Let's not get distracted. Let's see if we can, let's see for how far we can walk in 3 or 4 hours. Okay, well, it's been about an hour on the road heading east and we're at our next location, our next opportunity to find some food. We've also got to think about whether we want to stay here or carry on and risk it. Hope we find another location. Haven't seen a single zombie, not one. It has been a strange day. And I just heard, yeah, a zombie falling through a window. Oh man, there's some big trees. There's another one. Okay, we finally got some action. But Josh is almost glad of it. Nice quick. A nice easy kill. I'm sure I heard another zombie falling through a window. Yeah, there's definitely another zombie somewhere inside. Let's do a full circle before we head on in. They could just appear out of nowhere amongst the trees. This is just not a nice feeling. It just feels risky. It feels scary. And it feels like the hitbox has changed from when they're on the floor. Okay, we got another one. I think we're okay. Famous last words. Oh, you see, they just... You think you know where they are, then they just appear out of nowhere. We've got a very interesting looking weapon in there. If that's a kitchen knife, we will take it. Of course, it's probably, yeah, we should have known. The good old bread knife. Let's complete a circuit around, make sure it's safe, make sure there are no nasty surprises. Okay, well, nothing at all around the outside of the house. I think it is clear. Let's hope we can find... Just heard another zombie. Hearing any footsteps. All I can hear is poor Josh's beating heart. I'm seeing a tree move. Oh. Let's just take a step back. I know maybe we've been a little bit overcautious, but if you, as I said before, if you go around the corner the wrong time and the zombies right there, it's all over. I can hear them. It could be upstairs. This is the other issue. Boy, oh boy, this is tense. Just one zombie. Come out wherever you are. There they are. Oh, yeah, they must have been upstairs. They've just come from the stairs. Man, they took their sweet time. This is just brutal. Again, just no food at all. At this rate, we really are going to be just foraging. Might just have to take that as some sort of substance. But at this rate, we are going to be foraging for millipedes and cockroaches. Again, just absolutely nothing. We'll check out upstairs in a moment, but let's just make a thorough search of it. Wow, look at that. How desperate would you have to be? -1 hunger. A nice friendly little ladybug. That is some top tier origin searching. Okay, let's check out upstairs. I think it's 10 o'clock. It's probably almost dark outside. I think this is where we're going to stay for the night. Okay, well that is useful. That is useful. Finally something useful. Another box of sleeping pills. Absolutely nothing else. Absolutely nothing. Well, I suppose at least Josh is safe. He's going to down this bottle of rum. Why not? Why not? I know he's going to try and get some sleep, and then we're going to continue our epic journey east in the morning. Okay, it is the next morning. Josh has survived another night. He's getting quite a sleeping pill dependency, though. It's not essential for sleep, but it does make things just so much easier. We're using that hunting knife to open canned carrots. That's our breakfast. Oh, we've got almost no food, so let's hope we can find more locations on our journey east. But there's nothing else for us here. It's time to move on. Okay, we're barely 30 seconds up the road, and we've got something. We've got a crossroads. Just can't see what is quite up ahead, but we've got a fence here, we've got a playground. It's really overgrown. There's got to be a home in there somewhere, surely. Okay, so I've checked the map and it looks like there's a few homes in this direction, so we're just doubling back. It's worth the while, hopefully anyways, hopefully it'll be worth the while to take the time just to loot a few locations so we can find a little bit more food to keep Josh going. Just one house in the middle of the nowhere, so I'm hoping there's nothing more than just 1 or 2 zombies. Yeah, there's one down. We need to be really careful though, because the noise of the fighting will attract zombies into the area. You can see we're surrounded by trees. They could just appear out of nowhere. Okay, well that zombie's got something very interesting in them. Let's just take a step back. I might actually just go back out on the road and fight where we can see what's around us so we don't have any nasty surprises. It looks like a pool cue, so never mind. But we're going to go with, we're just going to keep going with the baseball bat until it's used up, because we're really struggling for sort of carry capacity at the moment. And this is almost worn out, so I'm just going to keep going. So even though it is our best weapon, yeah, it's a pull cue. Even though it is Josh's best weapon, he's already got a level in it. Be looking forward to dropping it actually, because it's quite heavy. Okay, hopefully just one more. Oof. I could hear the gurgle then. I could hear the gurgle, and I was just convinced it was right behind me. That's always the fear that you get called out. Man, that is a... Still getting used to that weird animation. Where the hell are they? Is Josh hearing things? Are they stuck somewhere? Ah, they're right on the floor there. They're right on the floor there. I'm not even sure if I can get to them. It's just danger at every corner. Yeah, when you're ready, zombie. Never thought I'd find a group of trees so scary. There were nothing at all of any use in the garage. Complete our circle. We'll stick to the routine. We'll do a circle of the building. Draw out any zombies that might be hiding in the trees before we go inside. Again, I can hear the zombie before I can see him. Which, yeah, I'm just not enjoying this at all. Oh my god, where are they? They sound like they're right on that door, don't they? Let's see if we can get another vantage point. Need to choose our entry point really carefully here. This is just dicey. Just dicey. Let's do it. One of the problems is that... Oh wow, we got a survivor, dude. I think that's some very interesting gear. Oh, if we'd just left it just another second, stay down, dude, then they might have got us as we climb through the window. Let's just make sure the rest of the place is clear. Again, not a single scrap of food, but what's this guy gonna have? Yeah, it's oh wow. Oh wow. Some crude leather footwear, okay. Some tarp hand wraps. Almost completely ruined though. This guy obviously survived for a while, but they got him in the end. What have you got? Scrap metal thigh armor. Incredible defense. Yeah, I'm gonna wear it. Actually, this might not be a good idea. Just hearing things. Yeah, but it might not be a good idea to wear any more armor because we're already sort of over carry capacity. But what we are definitely going to wear is this Alice Bowden suspenders. What have we got? I was hoping for a lot of stuff, and we got a can of dog food. Disappointing. Okay, let's check out upstairs, and then we'll sort out the inventory before we head on out. Okay, well, absolutely nothing at all of use, unfortunately. I was tempted by a cigar box, but I think that's probably not a good idea. Let's just sort out our inventory, optimize it, because that's going to be a crucial part of our ability to travel. Being really picky with what we do and don't carry. Okay, maybe doing it inside of a tiny, tiny little cupboard was not really that fair on Josh with his claustrophobia. I think what we're going to do is wash up that thigh armor because it is absolutely covered in blood. Top up the water as well, and then we're going to hit the road again, continue to go east, hope that we can find another location before it gets too dark. Hope we don't find ourselves in the middle of nowhere by the time it gets dark. And I think I might have to read this fishing book. It's just a dead weight. So we're continually slightly over our carry capacity, which is not good. Okay, well, I just thought let's just search before we go, and look what we did find. A bottle of beer on the floor. We don't really have the space for it, but we can maybe drink that later, and it's a little bit of foraging, so it does take time, it does slow Josh down, but we're just not finding anything in the cupboards. So I think doing this foraging in every location, it is kind of could be essential. We might just find that one can of food, that one dehydrated meat stick that keeps us going. And also we will passively get foraging XP as well, and that is level 2 foraging. That went well. We probably should do upstairs as well, but I doubt we're going to find any food upstairs. So, oh no. Ooh. Oh wow, that was lucky. We hadn't actually taken the glass out of that window, so I was expecting to get some sort of cut there, which would have been frustrating, would have been rubbish. But we got away with it. Okay, let's head it back up to the main road, continue Josh's long journey east. Okay, it's been a couple of hours, and I saw some sort of fence in amongst the thick trees. Oh, is that a building? It does look like a building. So we got another location just up ahead, and this could also be Joshua's place of rest for tonight. Let's see what we can find. Okay, so we got a dirt track up here. Again, though, the forest is just so dense. Makes Josh really twitchy. Okay, we've got a minute or two. Let's see what we can find. Ooh, a fire starting block. Nice. Anything? Rat poison? We're not that desperate yet. We're not giving up yet. Ooh, that is tempting. The discomfort is huge though. Yeah, let's not bother. Okay, well, we've got some sort of farm outhouse here. Let's see if we can find the farmhouse. We've got a white fence. Yes, there it is. Okay, let's just check this. Is that a shed? Ooh, we got a lake. We got a lake. So again, I just thought I heard a zombie. Wow. This is a beautiful, beautiful location. Look at this. We could maybe do a little bit of fishing. Maybe we can catch Josh's dinner. But let's just continue to search the area shore first and make sure it's safe. Again, the place seems deserted. It is eerily quiet. Okay, there is a zombie nearby. There always seems to be a zombie nearby, just out of sight. I think they're behind the building. I did see a tree or two shake. Let's see if we can, let's switch to the hunting knife. Let's get inside. Let's see if we can find a few bits of loot before the zombie figures out that we're here. Yeah, they are definitely right on the other side of this. Okay. Yeah, let's just leave them to it. They haven't seen us. They don't know we're here. I'm not going to go looking for trouble. Okay, well again, we got a big house. I'm really tempted at the prospect of fishing. We're lucky to get here before it gets dark. This is going to make searching the area, making sure it's clear, making sure it's safe, a lot easier. Ooh, no. Look at this. We got a conservatory. We might have... it'd be incredibly lucky if we can find anything that isn't ruined, but we might have some vegetables here. Ooh, we got something we can harvest. What have we got? This is incredible. Oh, look at this. We got sweet potatoes. We got green peas. I'm glad that we've been carrying that cooking pot around. We soybeans, tomatoes, all ready to harvest. This could be the best meal that Josh has had. Well, and he just can't remember how long it's been. Okay, we got green peas, radishes, carrots, broccoli, and cabbages. Wow, this is actually more stuff than we can carry. What an incredible find. And I'm just going to eat a carrot now. Fresh food. Josh had forgotten what it was actually like. Some of these things we need to cook. But let's have a tomato as well. Wow, yeah, but now we've got a problem. This is incredible. Food is the thing that's possibly the most important, of course. We don't want to die of starvation, but it's a lot more food than Josh can carry. Okay, this would be an incredible place to find and survive in. But that is not Joshua Parker's goal. His goal is to get all the way over to Louisville in the airport on the far side of the map. I mean, part of him just wants to quit and just stay here. Just quietly, let's just eat all that, why not? Who cares about diabetes this time? Part of him just wants to stay here, quietly fish his days away, replant those seeds, grow some crops. But I think maybe eventually the loneliness would slowly crush him. Oh man, it's so dark and dingy in here. This is a big house. Could be danger lurking around every corner. At some point, we're just going to go around a corner and there's going to be a zombie right there, just silently standing there. And will they get a bite in on us or a scratch, or will we be able to fight them off? It's only a matter of time before that moment comes. It doesn't look like it's going to be today.
Okay, ground floor is clear. We've still got 2 more floors at least. We've got a basement and upstairs. There could be another floor. This place is huge. Oh, it is just so dicey. That's the top floor searched. Again, Josh is so lucky that we're not finding any zombies here. Okay. Let's check out the basement. I think what we're going to have to do is just eat a few bits of the fresh vegetables that we've got. Maybe we can get a campfire going in the morning and fill up the cooking pot and make some sort of stew. That would be amazing. Took me a while to find the stairs for the basement, man. Oh, seeing that movement, it's just terrifying. Okay, there's a radio there. We need a battery. We haven't got the space to carry it, but we can't do things like this without some sort of light. So let's grab that. Yeah, this Nomad rule of just being able to just not have a base, not hoard supplies, just be able to, just gotta keep moving and just with what you can carry. Oh my god, that is a scary noise. It's a real challenge, being so limited with our gear, with our supplies. It's a constant problem. Okay, but this house is clear. We're gonna have to rely on sleeping pills again. This is a big place to get Josh to sleep. What is that on the floor? Okay, nothing that we can drink. Okay, nothing else here. Right, well, I think that is it for another episode. Josh is making some really good progress now. Now that he's out in the sort of countryside, and once he's made it out of the built-up areas, he's been really lucky with the locations. Really, every short distance, he's found another house, another place that he can loot, he can check, and he's managed to. Finding that conservatory with all of that vegetables, what a find! Incredible. But that is going to have to be it for today. I guess we're sleeping here with Mr. Bones. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I hope you're not finding it too tense, because I certainly am at times. But that's going to have to be it for today. Smash that like button, sub, comment, let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got any suggestions. But for now, that's going to have to be all. Peace.